Hello and welcome to a Not So Awesome review, and today we are looking at the Super 7 Ultimates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rocksteady action figure, and it's a figure that I've been probably most excited for. Don't get me wrong, I'm really excited for Michelangelo because it's another turtle, gonna complete that set pretty soon, but Rocksteady completes the Bebop and Rocksteady sets, because we got Bebop in the last wave, and here we have Rocksteady, and he looks amazing. Gonna say that right off the bat. The detail on him is really good. He does have a lot of line work going throughout his body. Some kind of, I don't want to say shading, but there's a little bit going on there. You can see the pants, however, too shiny for my taste. Not really anything going on there. Should be matted. Should have a little bit of a wash to it. But aside from that, the shells on his belt and his belt itself look amazing. The shirt looks really good. I love the line work kind of going through it. Just a little bit subtle right there. The face looks amazing. Does definitely capture the classic Rocksteady look. When I think Rocksteady, this is the look I think of. So I'm happy with that. The paint is a little bit better on him with the silver and stuff actually looking more silver compared to Bebop, where it was more of a gray color. So they definitely improved in some places, but again, the pants being shiny, it's probably my biggest gripe aesthetic wise. But moving on to some accessories, he does come with a pair of open hands. One hand has like a bigger opening than the other. Don't know if that's just mine, but it is there. So just thought I'd point it out. It does come with his knife, which looks good. The paint on it looks amazing. Fits right in his hand. So again, no complaints there. Looks great. Anyways, it does come with his grenades. 3 grenades. They're rubbery. You can kind of get him to hold them in both hands, but it's a tight, loose fit, if that makes any sense. You can put it on his belt too. Be careful with them because they're probably going to fall a lot. Yeah, that's my advice. Be careful because you might lose 1 or 2 or 3 of them. But anyways, it does come with his sewer shield, which he can hold into his hand. But he can only hold it forward, really. Can't really put it to the side or anything, but it is there. Lacks detail in paint, but again, it's there at least. And he does come with his gun, which again, it has some detailed paint, but not too much. Wish it had a little bit more. And to round things out, he does come with a pair of fists, which every figure should come with fists. Love it. No extra head on this figure. Don't know why. They just, I guess, decided not to do it. And of course, the weapons rack that comes with every other Ultimate figure. But anyways, let's just get a closer look at these accessories. Okay, so taking a quick another look at those accessories, here we have the grenade, which is really tiny. It's really rubbery at the end right here, and you can get it on the belt, kind of like how I had in the photo. You have to move the belt forward a little bit from the front or the back. I wouldn't really recommend leaving it, like, there it goes. It's on the table, it's safe, I just can't see it from my angle. But you can do that if you really wanted to. I'm just going to end up putting those away because I feel like those are going to get lost. They don't really like to stay in either of the gripping hands. You kind of have to force them in there a little bit, and it's nice having them. Again, going to end up getting lost. Next up, the sewer lid shield. Does have the handle in the back so you can hold on to it, and could use a little bit more paint, but does the job, looks fine. Nothing else to say there. The knife, which looks nice. I do like this actually. The silver on it is silver and it looks good. The handle, I don't want to say it has dry brushing, but it's definitely just like a little bit of a silver glimmer to it. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but it's nice. I like it. Fits in the hand good. Can hold it either direction, so that's a good bonus. And then, of course, his little gun here. Well, I'm saying little. Again, has that kind of metallic-y little shimmer to it, a little bit of, I don't want to say dry brushing because it's more like speckling, like silver speckling throughout, so it's not just one solid color. Looks nice enough, again, fits in the hand. No trigger fingers on either of the open hands, which sucks, so he can't hold it with the trigger, but it is what it is. I wish they had included a trigger finger considering we didn't get an extra head with this guy, but it's fine. And there we have the little branch of extra weapons, which, again, I do like this. I get it. It's reminiscent of the old original releases where you get, you know, all the weapons like this. But would have been better if we had just gotten some more accessories, some more modern accessories, since they've been including like modern heads with the turtles and stuff, like little extra options. I would have enjoyed or liked at least a trigger finger or something, but that's not something they're going to get rid of, especially, you know, this far into the line. But anyways, let's take a look at this guy's articulation. So articulation wise, he can look up, though he does tend to kind of want to just fall forward really easily. Yeah, now you don't want to do it, but yeah, he was a second ago. He kind of, it's not the tightest joint. Happens with the Ultimates line, which I'm not a big fan of that, you know, little aspect of it, but can tilt side to side, can look left and right. Again, the head does feel just a little bit loose. Maybe it's the heaviness because it is longer, but the longer nose, mouth, whatever you want to call it, does help with balancing. Not the easiest to get standing in certain poses, but not the hardest because of that. It does help. It's hard to explain, but you'll see in some of the upcoming photos. Anyways, the arm does go out that much, can rotate all the way around, does have that rotation at the elbow and hinge at the elbow, no rotation at the upper bicep or anything, rotation at the wrist, up and down at the wrist. The weapon holding hands have the same, they don't have the you know, the doot, they have the, so a little disappointing on that end. Rotation at the waist, but no movement up or down or side to side, which does suck. Anyways, legs can go up that much, can't really kick back, can go out that much. Single jointed knee that doesn't even do 90, wish it could do a little bit better. Foot forward that much, back that much, and he does have a pretty good ankle pivot right there. So articulation, it isn't the greatest. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most articulated figure, but you can still get so many good poses out of him. I don't want to say it's a contradiction, but you'll see in a few minutes with some of the photos I'm gonna be posting here. But yeah, he is limited, but it's not bad. It could be better. Yeah, you know, if we had some other stuff going on with him, he could definitely be a lot better. But what it is, it's still a really good, fun figure. But I'll talk more about that in a second. Let's move on to some size comparisons. So starting things off with Bebop here, you can see they're pretty good together. They look great. Both really big figures. Love it. My Bebop is painted a little bit customized. So in case you're wondering why he looks a little bit off. But anyways, moving on, here he is next to the Ultimates line, Raphael and Leonardo. He does stand a good head taller than both of them. Looks great. Here is the Shredder from the NECA line. I do not have the Ultimates Shredder, but I do like mixing these because he does kind of have that realism look, and I feel like they can mix mash pretty well. So yeah, that's fun. And again, here he is with the NECA movie Leonardo. Again, I feel like you can mix mash this line because they look real enough that they could fit in that kind of action figure format. So love that. Did not bring my other NECA Turtles down, so I apologize for that. But anyways, let's just move on to the end of this video. Okay, so before I forget to mention this again, the figure is 8 inches tall, just in case anyone is wondering, or just about under 8 inches tall. But anyways, great figure. Do I recommend it? I'm going to say yes. If you are a Rocksteady and Bebop fan, if you are a Turtle fan, if you are a classic Turtles fan, this is definitely the figure to get. He looks amazing, and he does pose really well. Maybe this angle photo, the one you're looking here, not the greatest, but trust me, in person, looked a lot better. Throwing the grenade there, holding the shield, you can get him to some pretty good stances, even some basic stances like this, where he's kind of just standing there holding it. It looks good. He balances really well, as you'll see in a second here, but yeah, I feel like even though we are limited in his articulation, we're getting a good amount of posing available, so that's great. He comes with a good amount of accessories. He looks good. He's a big, nice, kind of heavy action figure. Again, he captures the look of the original figure well. The detail on him looks amazing. Aside from the shiny pants, I really don't have that many complaints. Yeah, I wish articulation could be a little bit better, but I mean, you can't beat that right there. A lot of figures, that takes me a while to get. This one pretty easy. It stood up pretty good, and again, he looks good with the other figures. But anyways, that is my review for the Ultimates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rocksteady action figure. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, come back later when I upload the next video for Metalhead, I guess. Don't really know where I was going with that, but yeah, more videos coming soon. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.